Good morning. Another day, another dollar. Back here, just gonna work today. Let's see. So yesterday, nothing too crazy. Kind of did what I said yesterday I would do. Got off work a little late, which was frustrating. Yeah, I actually want to get into that in a minute, but was kind of frustrated after work. Just did not have a good day at work. And sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera in a better position and not move around so much, but we'll just do this. Yeah, but my wife gave me some time to work on the side project I'm working on with my friend. I was able to design some screens, and then late into the night I was working on setting up our API. Yeah, that was all really good stuff. It was good to make a ton of progress on that and actually see something working. Yeah, so today is my wife and I's 4th wedding anniversary. We're really stoked about that. Tomorrow we'll be going to dinner. Not sure where yet. I need to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know. This is not going to be a very interesting video. I'm trying to come up with more of a interesting way to tell all this, but it's just kind of what it is. So yesterday I was super frustrated with the language I was using, Elixir. I guess I'll just get into the weeds because I need to just chat. I am using JSON, parsing a bunch of stuff from a Zendesk API response, and they have like nested stuff in their system that I have to like extract and somehow like map to the thing I need. And Elixir is just not a great language for dealing with JSON, it seems. And beyond that, I am just really frustrated with kind of the state of just trying to get this whole thing done, like the state of programming. I don't know, like it just seems like there should be a much easier way. Like I shouldn't have to do all of this work literally just to like call an API endpoint and like play with the data and, you know, put it somewhere, like transform it into something I want and put it somewhere I want to keep it. That's it. It should not be this hard. I've written, I don't know, 400 or 500 lines of code just to do all of this. I mean, there's even more beyond that, I guess. There's probably 1,000 lines total just to do all this, and it feels like it should be a lot simpler. I did mostly write all of this in JavaScript already, and that was I don't know, 300-400 lines, which still seems like too many as well. And yeah, I've been thinking about like I found this new thing called Enzo or Enso, and it's kind of like a visual like programming thing. I didn't really like it though. It didn't have the controls were just like not intuitive. It was really hard to like manage. just felt like really contrived, I guess, and not fluid, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So it would just be nice to like use mouse and keyboard like fluidly to somehow communicate with the computer like what I want to do. And I don't know. As humans, I think we're still trying to figure that out. So I don't really have any solutions besides like, trying to make an even better version of Enzo. Like, I don't know. So I've thought about making like kind of like a really simple like ETL, like basically for exactly what I'm doing, like just taking like API data, transforming it into something you want, and then like putting it somewhere. And that's like literally all it should do, and it should be super easy, super visual. Like anybody should be able to do it. And you should be able to get like feedback in real time. I think that's the main thing I'm frustrated with right there, is like the lack of real-time feedback to be able to, it's almost like creatively get to the solution, like solve the problem that I need to solve in the first place. Like I keep hitting all these other problems along the way that have nothing to do with the problem that I'm trying to solve. Yeah, and that's really, really frustrating. So eliminating all those problems and coming up with this like visual and fluid way to just take data, do something with it, put it somewhere, which I guess is all programming is, but I don't know, maybe I'm onto something, maybe not, but don't have a ton of time to pursue it right now, but maybe in the few free moments I have, I'll look into it. But yeah, this was more cathartic than I thought it would be. I thought this would be kind of a crap video, but we got there. So yeah, to address what I was talking about yesterday, like I was frustrated that I didn't make much progress on the side project, and I feel like I've been trying to turn that into motivation. Like, I'm frustrated I didn't make progress. Like, a lot of times, like, that will feel like, oh, like, maybe it's not worth pursuing, or, like, maybe the thing I'm doing isn't good, or, like, or maybe it feels like I'm not as passionate about it, or something like that. And that's totally wrong. Like, it's not true. Like, when I really think about what I want to do, I want to start a business. I want to create apps that people love to use and that are actually beneficial to their life, and don't suck away life from them. That's what I really, really want to do. And to accomplish that is a lot of hard work. And I said yesterday I was going to talk to my friend Jude, and I was talking to him, and I feel like I have been lazy in that, and kind of following what I was just talking about, that like, oh, I didn't have a good day, or I had a very like distracted time, or whatever it may be, trying to work on a project. And I leave feeling like it's not something I should pursue. And I think that part of that has, been just getting caught up in that a little bit, but then, I get to like this existential level of like, what's my life purpose? And, from my Christian perspective, like, is this really what God has for me, like what he wants me to be doing right now? And I'd get super caught up in that and really start questioning that. And but now that I'm older, a few years down the road, I think that's so wrong. Like, God has given me all of this talent, all of this ability to accomplish the things that I want to. And literally the only thing that's holding me back is me. I think I've waited so long. Like, I felt this need to like wait for God to be like, okay, here it is. Like, and he just gives it to me. Which is so, yeah, it's so wrong. A point that I made yesterday while talking to Jude was like, the Bible didn't write itself. Like, even though it is God breathed and however you want to put that, God inspired, like, somebody still had to take the pen and put it on the paper, or the papyrus or whatever. like what if that they didn't do that, or how many people didn't do that? And whatever, you can argue about, like, it's the Bible, like God orchestrated it all, but like, as a thought exercise, like, how many people didn't follow through with that, or like God did tell them and then he chose someone else because they didn't do it, and then they missed out on that blessing. Like, we could have different names of books or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of following this path, but it's crazy, and I don't want to be that person. I want to accomplish something. I want to help people with the abilities that I've been given, and yeah, and I don't know exactly what that looks like. Right now it's making products, which isn't exactly like helping people. I mean, it's maybe giving them something that they want, but I also need to make some money to make that all worth it on my end, I guess, as far as like time spent and